fight's not over.
Stop the fight!
People.
Everybody, I come here for everybody. Kill everybody. I'm the champ. I'm the king. Kill everybody. Ah!
All right, welcome back, guys. We have our bets here for UFC 278. What's up, dude?
What's going on, my man? We got some good bets for you this week.
Yeah, we're playing some. I think it's actually a harder betting week than people expect, but who knows how it plays out this weekend. This week we're putting 8.75 units on the line to try to make around 12. There is obviously a little bit of inflation in there, but let's get in the straight bets. I like Ange Loosa against AJ Fletcher. I see a lot of people picking Fletcher, but he really hasn't been challenged with like a distant striker here and a guy who can actually defend the takedowns. And I just see Loosa coasting through this one and either getting a round 3 KO or a decision. So I like him in this spot, especially at the line he's at. Next, I got Aoriqileng here. Again, I think his power is translated to 135. Jay Perrin really he gets taken down too, and he can take people down, but his wrestling just isn't great if it ever goes there. And in stand up, he's like a one punch striker, doesn't have high volume. Again, I like Q-Lang in this spot. Also, his line's gotten better. You can get him at minus 145 right now, so look for that on DraftKings. And then you get your bet for Aldo.
Yeah, I got Jose Aldo here, 1 unit, and he's at plus money right now. So I'll take it. Hope he can stop the takedowns, and yeah, I think his experience and he's fought better opponents. I think he'll be able to get the job done here.
Like you said, too, in the breakdown video, a 3-round fight really favors Aldo here, so...
yeah, I know, 5-rounder, I probably would not be betting on him.
Yeah, and I think that the first 2 rounds, I think he can totally do more damage in, and I've seen judges more often score the damage, so it's kind of turning that way.
Just the relentless takedowns from Merab, I think, in a 5-round fight, that would favor him.
Yeah. All right,
and then I got Paulo Costa and Alexander Romanov. I think Costa should knock out Rockhold. Costa says he's on weight as we speak right now. I don't believe him, but he looks good. He will be on weight for sure. And then, I think Romanov hasn't fought in 3 years, and his chin hasn't been the best in his last 3 fights. And he hasn't had the weight cut to 185 in 4 years.
Dude,
and then Romanov, you go.
I was going to say, in the embedded, Luke Rockhold seemed like he was trying to explain to himself this Paulo Costa fight. He's like, you got to fight the best opponents. He's like, I know Paulo hits hard. And then he paused for a second. And he's like, am I going to get knocked out? Yeah. So, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd expect so, yeah. And then Romanov, he should be the aggressor here. And get the takedowns early, and then just wear out Tybura, and hopefully get a finish in rounds 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think
Tybura is not. He's a good grappler, but when he's on his back foot and he's being pressured, he's not as good.
He's also sloppy, and I think Romanov's tightened up his stand up a little bit too. So we'll see maybe if we can stand up with him. And then I got my parlay. I know I made the rule of no girls in the bets, but I got the line from Miranda Maverick 3 weeks ago for this. And, dude, for what she's at right now, this has a ton of value on it. She's at minus 600. This parlay probably is minus 125 right now. So, I got Miranda Maverick. Probably chokes her out. I think a lot of people are using her as a leg, reasonably. And then I get Sean Woodson, better striker than Luis Saldana. Have a hard time seeing him lose a 3-round decision if it goes there. And he also have a hard time seeing him get knocked out by a Saldana. And then I'll get Albazi, and he'll just outperform Figueiredo, I think, in every category. So I like these 3 together in a parlay. They're also just heavy favorites. You got to stick with them for them parlays. And then into prop bets. So, I know we've been struggling with some of the method of victory plays, but Leon wins most of his fights by decision, and, if this line's at plus 900, You just can't have this line at +5 or +900. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, he wins most of his fights by decision, and in this fight, he really just needs to steal 3 rounds from Kamaru. And even in that Colby Kamaru fight, you could see that like Kamaru wasn't going all out to win certain rounds. Like he takes his gas off people sometimes, and they come back and take rounds from him. So you totally expect Leon to take 3 of them somewhere. And then my next one, I got AJ Fletcher and Ange Loosa going to round 3, starting round 3. They're both durable. Loosa doesn't put a ton of power behind his punches when he doesn't have a ton of intent, but I think in the later rounds, maybe Fletcher will be tired. And also, Fletcher just went 3 rounds with Semi the Jedi, and Loosa just went 3 rounds with Munir Lazez, both hard hitters. I like this one to go probably near the distance. And then I have the bad chick event going the distance. Both these girls don't have power. They go to decision in almost all their fights, and I don't see a submission or something on the ground playing out. And then you got yours to finish off.
Just for that women's, what I like to call the people's main event, they moved it up to the pay-per-view just to get a couple more thousand buys.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I appreciate that. And, yeah, I got Tyson Pedro. I mean, I think everyone expects him to win this one. And Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman to start round 4. So I anticipate this fight to go the distance, but just in case there's a late finish in that fight, that's why I moved it down to start round 4.
Well, Leon's also a very defensively safe fighter, so it's a very safe bet to play. He feels out range really well, and that he really only got hit by like one clean strike from Nate Diaz that whole fight. So it's something to think about.
Yep.
But yeah, these are the bets for UFC 278. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything else from you? Check out the Instagram if we didn't put any more shit on there. But anything from you?
Like the video, please.
Peace.
Peace.